Militants fighting the Syrian government best serve the interests of Israel in the region. That's according to one of Lebanon's top politicians.
بعتقد حلف بالواقع هلا وما يجري بالسر لا ندري انما بالواقع هم حلفاء الان. تدمير سوريا، تدمير المسيحيين، تدمير ثقافة الشرق الأوسط، هذا النسيج الاجتماعي السياسي.
Michel Aoun also warns of the intentions behind the presence of the foreign-backed terrorists in Lebanon and the damage they may try to inflict on the integrity and security of the country.
لربما عدة أهداف سوية، يعني مركز استراحة بالنسبة لهم وقد يكون منطلق للتدخل في الداخل لبنان.
Aoun made the comments hours after a rocket attack with apparent chemical substances killed over 24 people and injured scores of others in the Syrian city of Aleppo. Both civilians and government forces were among the casualties. The anti-Damascus militants were quick to blame the government for the incident. Damascus, however, accused the insurgents of being behind the chemical weapon assault. Authorities say it was a scenario to prepare the ground for the armed groups to launch more such attacks in the future.
This is exactly the scenario implemented today before the next Arab Summit, before other international events, and to misinform the international public opinion. That those countries which have alleged that Syria may use such weapons, in fact, were preparing the grounds for the armed groups to launch today's attack.
Damascus says those behind Tuesday's use of chemical weapons, which the government believes were smuggled into the country, should be brought to justice.
Who paid the price of those weapons in Qatar or any other country and smuggled them to Syria is politically, legally and ethically responsible for this crime and should be punished, whether he was an emir or prime minister or anyone in the world.
Russia has confirmed the stance of the Syrian government. Moscow says it has information the insurgents used chemical agents in Aleppo. Tehran has also condemned the attack. Iran's foreign ministry spokesman Ramin Mehmanperez says the responsibility for such inhumane acts lies not only with the insurgents, but with the countries who support them. Observers say Tuesday's attack proves as false claims by Western countries that they are providing the militants with non-lethal aid only. They believe that the insurgency in Syria is part of a foreign project to bring about regime change in the country and ultimately to change the geopolitical map of the Middle East in favor of the West and its regional allies, on top of them Israel.